Hey everybody, Sam back once again, and we're here to unbox this bad boy today. It's from a company that, I'll be honest with you, I didn't think I'd heard of before, but then I realised I had heard of them. And it's from a company called, I think it's called ROKiT. It might be ROKiT, could be ROKiT, but it could be ROKiT. I'm pretty sure probably going to ROKiT, really, isn't it? And I thought, I've never heard of that company. But then I realised, I actually watch a lot of Formula 1, and realised that's where I know the name. So yeah, and this is the IO Pro 3D. This is designed by ROK in California, and that's why I'm probably guess it's like ROKiT, like ROKiT or ROKiT. Honestly, I'm not too sure how to pronounce the name, so if you do know, leave me a comment down below. That's actually be nice to know. And again, this is a phone I never really heard of at all, or the company. Well, I had technically, hadn't I? In terms of the actual specifications, we're running down really quickly. It has got a 3,850 milliamp hour battery, a 5.99 inch Full HD Plus display, a naked eye 3D screen. Now, that's pretty cool, is that stuff? 5 GHz Wi-Fi, a 13 and a 2 megapixel camera, 64 gigabytes of storage with 4 gigabytes of RAM. We've got an octa-core processor, and it runs Android 8.1 Oreo out of the box. We'll see. The actual case itself, the actual box it comes in, is probably one of the best boxes I've ever had for a phone. So yeah, when it came, I was like, whoa, what's that all about? Oh, look at that, it's pretty cool, isn't it? So I just can actually cut it out of its box. Oh, got all of dust on that bad boy, huh? That's been in my pocket for a while, hasn't it? So let's just rip all this open here. There we go. Let's stick that off to the side. Let's just chuck that piece of plastic in my pocket. And here we have it. So, how are we going to get out of here? A little slide box off here, shall we? Look at that. Huh? Come on. What phone have you ever seen that comes in a case like this before? Yeah, this is the box. I thought, wow, that's impressive. Even if the phone's rubbish, I don't know if it is yet, but even if it was, the packaging, this is next level packaging, especially for the price point. Now, the price point obviously does differ, but the price has generally been like $200 to $300-ish. I think it's about £199 at the moment. So links down below if you need to go check one out. We'll stick that box off to the side. And let's have a look inside this packaging, because come on. I mean, come on, how cool is this? Huh? It's bloody epic, isn't it? It's got little logos on there as well. They put a lot of detail into this, a hell of a lot of detail into the packaging, and I appreciate that. You know, as anyone that's been around here for a while knows, I appreciate good packaging, because if you put a lot of thought into the packaging, hopefully you've put a lot of thought into your product. Maybe? I hope so. So what actually do we get inside here? So we'll take it all out. This is pretty cool, is this, I've got to admit. I'm going to be using this to put some of my phones in. How cool is that? It's got like a little phone thing there, and I think here's the star of the show. There we go. So inside the actual packet itself, you can put a phone in here. Obviously, probably put some little bit of whatever you want to put in there. And then on this side here, you could probably put like cable or something else. It even comes like a little strap. Look at that. It even comes like a little wrist strap. You could probably put some more stuff in there. Maybe an SD card or whatever you want to stick in there. I'm just going to put a couple of phones inside it. Happy days. I think that's pretty epic. So we are getting, I probably assume this will be the actual cable itself. So it uses a micro USB charging cable. Stick that in there. We'll stick the plastic in my pocket. Also getting a case, I believe. Yep, so we get a brownish looking case. I'm not sure it shows that colour for a case, in all honesty. So it's probably like a misty kind of grey they're probably thinking of it as. And here's the actual phone itself. So we'll take the plastic off it. Do you want to try and hear the plastic? Ready? Did you hear that? Maybe, maybe not. And obviously we've got the pre-applied screen protector. There we go. Pull them off as well. Let's stick all this bit of rubbish off to the side stuff there. So stick that there. We also get our SIM ejector. Don't lose that. Also we're getting, you only get one life. That's true. YOLO. And it's just giving a bit of information with regards to charging it, etc, etc. And then over regards to the 3D. So yeah, that's the biggest selling point of this phone. It is a 3D phone. It doesn't need any kind of glasses. So let's take this off the back of here as well. Is it going to be a bugger? It's going to be a bugger, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. Being a bugger to me. It's finally off there. Recommendations to the guys who decide to put stickers on the back of the phones. Don't use this type of stickerage because it's crap. We also get... Yep. And another one. We don't need them, do we? Let's just chuck those off to the side. Here's the actual phone itself. Let's put this box off to the side as well. Let's put the case there. We'll have a look at the actual phone itself. So we'll zoom in a little bit. And here it is. So here is the actual branding of the phone. Can I hopefully just see that there? So it says ROKiT or ROKiT maybe. IO Pro, designed by ROK in California. Alright, on the bottom of the phone, I'm not used to these, am I? I'm kind of losing my touch. So on the bottom of the phone, we've got those speaker grills. So I'm going to guess only one of them's a speaker. The micro USB port. Down the right side of the device, we ain't got much until we get to the power button and the volume button. On top, we've got a headphone jack. Yes, 3.5mm headphone jack, people. And on this side here, here's where the actual SIM tray will go. On the back of it, we've got that, I think it's 12 and 2 megapixel cameras. 13 and a 2 megapixel camera. Fingerprint scanner, obviously that's your branding there as well. And then in front of it, we've kind of got a normal, just normal forehead and normal chin. So tell you what, let's turn it on for the first time. That's a bit of a lie, I'll be honest with you. I've actually had it open. I've actually played with it for a little bit. So yeah, in terms of the unboxing experience, it is bloody fantastic. You know, I cannot fault them at all. Now, what's going to be really hard for you to see on here is the actual 3D kind of depth perception on it. Now, the actual screen is a glasses free. So you don't need no glasses to actually see inside the actual, to see inside it, but to see the 3D effects. And they've actually got a couple, I don't know if you can kind of see, yeah, you probably can't see it on here. Now, me looking at it, I can see it like, wow, it just looks absolutely bonkers. Hopefully you can kind of see that on there as well. See what I will do, I'm actually just going to get into the phone. So let me just log into it. I'm actually just going to turn the lights off and we'll see if we can get it to look a little bit different for you. So 2 seconds. Okay, so we are here. I don't know if it's really going to show off on the camera for you. It's probably not going to show the full 3D aspect on the camera, to be fair. But me looking at it in person, when I look at it, I'm like, whoa, I can look around the corner. And because it's kind of got like a parallax kind of effect, when you are moving it, it does move as well. It just looks absolutely bonkers. I'm very impressed with the 3D technology they've actually got in it. I guess it's probably similar to what they're probably in the Nintendo 3DS when they had that out. But I don't know, I'm very impressed with it. I just thought, wow, it works a hell of a lot better than I expected. I'll be honest with you, I didn't set my my sights very high for it when I first got it. I was like, is it going to be any good? But it's like, yep, that's pretty fantastic. Anyway, let's turn the lights back on. Let's get on with the video, Sam. So let's have a quick look around the actual phone itself in terms of what you are getting out of the box. The actual launcher itself, as you can probably see, is basically a swipe up, swipe down. And then actually get to your settings up the top here as well. So let's just go into About Phone. As you can see, it said Android 8.1 on the box. But as you can see here, we are on Android 9. So there was an upgrade. So even though it did come originally when it first shipped, it was Android 8.1. It does have an update and it will actually update it to Android 9. I don't know if there's going to be any future updates apart from that, but just to make you aware that yes, you will get Android 9. Not out of the box, but you can upgrade it pretty straightforward. Now, they do have some of their own features of the phone that's dedicated for the actual stuff. So what they've actually got is they've actually got a 3D, like, kind of a movie store. And everything on it seems to be free, which I thought was pretty cool. So here we go. I need to re-authenticate. But anyway, you've got the actual ROKiT 3D. And it's got stuff on here. It's like the Bible, it's got story time, make believe, bumper car. Again, I can't really show you this stuff because it's just not going to look good on video, but take my word for it, it's a lot more impressive than you would think it is. I was like, wow, yes, that's pretty cool. And then I showed it to my 4.5-year-old son, and he was just like, what? You could kind of see it in his face. He was thinking, how is that possible? What's going on, Dad? What's going on with it? And then I showed my wife, and she was like, wow, that's impressive. And then they've actually got the ROK launch control. So just going to here for you. And here we've got the value-added services. So you've got the swap ROKiT. So this is included with your phone free of charge for 3 months. You get ROK Talk, which is like it's like basically you can use the internet to call people. Think it like Skype, but it's their own kind of ROK Talk. Breakdown cover, which I thought was really weird to get with the phone. Personal injury cover. Again, I was like, wow, what the hell is this all about? It's just something that they've kind of got in bundled with a phone. And then you actually get the ROKflix 3D. And you get some more of their apps. So you've got their own radio station. And they've got the health reel as well. So I should just pop straight out of that one. That's basically what you kind of manage your ROKiT account or your ROK account. I honestly keep saying ROKiT. I don't know why. Probably should deal with your ROK account. And we get the 3D camera, 3D gallery. So if I can kind of go into 3D gallery. And then here, these are some of the 3D ones he's got on there. So turn it sideways. You're probably not going to be able to see it. It's going to turn the sound off. Okay, it's just not going to look any different to you. But to me, I'm looking and I'm like, wow. It looks like it's kind of floating off the screen. It's a really kind of surreal kind of effect. And again, not something I would expect when I'm thinking of a phone that's not costing me a hell of a lot of money. You know, it's relatively cheap in terms of, you know, the technology they've got behind it. Let's have a quick look at the actual camera, because this was one, I won't say a bad thing about the phone, but it's probably one of the slight letdowns. As you can probably see here, it's not got a very high frame rate. So just bringing this USB stick really quickly. So tap to focus, take a picture. It's not slow at taking pictures by any means. And you can probably see there, it's just not got the focus on it really. So maybe it's just me. You know, maybe I didn't take a good picture, so we'll try again. We're giving it a chance to try to focus, take the picture, and again, it's pretty quick at taking a picture. I suppose that's a bit of a better picture for you. So I mean, you don't buy this phone if you want it just for the actual camera. The camera takes some okay pictures in daylight. Indoors, it's relatively okay. Not super fantastic, but it's decent. It'll actually do the job for you. Now, I am going to probably come back with a full review if you want it. This is mainly an unboxing, a kind of first impressions. Again, I have used it for a little bit, and the only things I've really tested is the camera and the actual 3D aspect of it. And out of the two, the 3D is cool, the camera not so cool. I can't really tell you about battery life. I can't tell you about some other aspects of it right now because I don't really know. I've not used it enough as a daily driver to kind of actually give you that information. But if you'd like me to do that, leave me a comment down below because I will shoot that video for you. But yeah, that's been about it. It's been a bit of a different one. Yeah, bit of a fingerprint magnet, as you probably see there as well. Oh, really quickly, I forgot to show what it looked like with actually the case on the phone. So here it is. It adds a nice bit of protection for you. Makes it feel a little bit better. Because the actual back of the phone, even though it's not glass, it's like a plastic, this is less fingerprint prone. The actual back of the phone. So I'd definitely rock the case if I was you. Yeah, so that's it. There's the case. Nice. It's not a slow phone by any means. It's actually pretty decent. I was very impressed with that as well in terms of actual performance. So yeah, happy days. And if you've got any questions with regards to this or anything else, you know what to do by now. You can hit me with a comment. Where? Where did you say, Sam? Down below, my friend. That is in a comment down below. Don't forget to be up on Twitter at samjpullen. I am at samjpullen on all the socials, so you name it. Instagram, Facebook, boom, I am there at samjpullen. And go on, hit like, you know you want to. And subscribe. It's free. Anyway, thanks for watching. You'll hopefully see me. Well, you might not see me, but you'll see these and see these little puppies in my next video. Cheers, everyone.